Hi, my name is Chris, and this video is called Will I Survive? This difficult time in America's history has made many of us wonder, after years of relative prosperity, if we'll survive much longer. Our survival, both as a nation, a culture, and as families and individual people, all appear to be at stake. We wonder if we will soon be homeless, if our economy will entirely collapse, and even if civilization itself might end in our lifetime. In the coldness and emptiness of impending death, there is still a light and warmth that emanates from the light that is love. Love comes from a source that never ends. It is conscious and aware, and it loves us. Even though we live in a fearful world of danger and pain, we struggle to find a source of love and light to guide us, and we already possess it. That love is in our own mind. The farther we go in the direction away from love, the colder and more empty things get. We feel death's constant presence and the absolute cold of loss. But if we move in the mental direction of love, we find warmth, strength, light, and guidance. This light permeates us and changes who we are over time, so that we are the light and the love that others can come to. We are light bearers, and we can be the embodiment of love by staying close to it and by allowing ourselves to be changed by it. Love and fear tend to exist as feelings that don't mix well, like oil and water. We get one or the other in terms of our predominant state of feeling, and if in the midst of love we still have fear, then we can move closer to the light of love to feel love more strongly and thus feel less fear. Love is both the giving and receiving of love. It is not one or the other alone. Love is the bridge that allows communication. Love heals the wound that otherwise won't heal. Love appears to us in the forms that we can accept. But when we ask love itself to come into our mind directly, rather than in some form of love, then it comes to us and we can experience a level of love that we have never before encountered. Because we are used to thinking about love in romantic or family terms, we are not aware that love itself can be felt without a particular person having to bring it to us or be the focus of it. Love comes to us through our wish to experience it, and it is different from interpersonal love, although it doesn't invalidate that love. Rather, there is a love that is more perfectly present in that it can be there at any moment, that it is real without being focused by ourselves on one particular person and not others, that is unmistakable rather than being contaminated with other feelings, and that is perfectly consistent, never rising or falling, but powerful, steady, and reliable. The love that appears to us this way comes through our own consciousness, and we can experience it internally within our own mind. It's not imaginary in the sense of it being unreal, but it's completely real and can heal us. In order to have it, we must simply wish for it. Pause this video at this point and stop and wish for this type of love to come into your consciousness. Ask it to come to you. Your intention will open up the future event where it will come to you. When the time is right, possibly not even very far in the future, perhaps even almost immediately, you will have the experience of this kind of love. Regardless of how long it takes, when it comes to you, you will recognize it immediately for what it is, and you will want more of it. Having successfully invited it once, you can then invite it to come back to you again with more confidence and speed. You will also become sure, more sure than you were before, that you really want it. When this kind of love does come to you several times, you will at that point want to stop and wish for it to come and be with you and stay with you on a regular basis as your companion. By doing this on a regular basis, you will increase it steadily in terms of its presence in your life and in your mind. As you continue to assert your wish for more of this experience, it will come to you. You'll trust it more and more, you'll see it for what it can do, and you will appreciate its value as a result of those experiences. In time, it can even be your constant companion. Where does this love come from? It comes entirely from you, but you won't believe it at first. Eventually you will, when you see it for what it is. It can replace fear about survival and can make you feel whole and function as a whole person in the world more and more steadily, giving you an increased sense of success and happiness. Your mind will try to find techniques and tricks to alleviate the need for love, especially this kind of love. Violence, games, plotting, planning, friends, pursuing money, and other distractions will not do for you what love will do for you. The love you feel for others is good and worthwhile, but this kind of love that comes from within you is complete in terms of its ability to be there for you always and to heal you and to help others. To get there, you have to ask for it again and again, learning to want it until your mind becomes very clear about it on every level, both conscious and on subconscious levels, knowing that this is the kind of love that it wants to experience on a regular basis. We've been taught that what we need in terms of our life is outside of ourselves, and that it has to be won through competition, through strategy, through intelligence, through hard work, through sacrifice, through many different kinds of battles with or against others, or through relationships with others. Love is entirely internal to us. We cannot be denied it by anyone. It is our choice, our birthright, and ultimately our decision. This kind of love will come to you when you ask for it, after some time has passed and your mind is ready to receive it. As it becomes your companion throughout your life more and more, it will alleviate your suffering and show you what fulfillment looks like. If you live in this kind of love, you will not fear death, dying, loss, pain, starvation, failure, unemployment, grief, or even global collapse. You will have what you need to complete your life journey and become a person who feels whole within themselves. The will I survive question can only be answered by the quality of your life, which is in turn the quality of your love. Take care and love. Take lots of love and peace. Love, Chris.